Hello, everyone. We are here live on the Magassia show, and today we have nothing but the legend Beanie Sigel. I could definitely feel in the air. How you doing in Miami?
Doing great. Enjoying the weather.
Yes, it's nice and breezy. Let everybody know what you've been up to. What's going on? What's new with you?
Just in the studio, putting this music together. You know, about to put a double CD together. Pushing for a double CD for the people.
So, who can we expect featured on this double CD?
Right now, I don't really want to give it up, but I got French Montana on the album. I just sent the record to Jadakiss. I sent the record to Scarface. I'm trying to get that Fab collabo, and then I'm looking for the new guys that's out here that's getting lit. Like I want to do a record with Black Youngster. I like the Chicago dudes, Lil G Herbo, Lil Bibby, Fredo Santana, Chief Keefs.
So, can we expect a tour when this double CD drops?
Of course, that's where the money at. Once that music out, I'm on the road.
So let's talk about some of the records you recorded in the past. Out of all, because you record a lot of records. So out of all the records that you recorded in your lifetime, which one is still your favorite and why?
That's a hard question. Somebody asked me that before. To me, that's like for me, it's like asking me, which one of my children do I love the best? Yeah, they all my baby. I love all the records.
I can definitely understand that. So let's talk about this new system of this music industry. We went from selling CDs to now streaming. How difficult is that for you as an artist?
I mean, you just gotta adapt. That's why I always stuck to the youth. You know what I mean? I stick to the youth. I think the youth understand the game of the streaming business, the independency, putting your music out independent and capitalizing off your music, owning your own masters without, the so-called the big labels and all that in it. So I just stick to the youth. You know what I mean? I think once you learn the program or how it go, you be good. Like me, I don't think I could ever sign with a major label again.
If you understand that. So let's talk about this new generation of artists. We have the Lil Yachty's, we have the Young Dolphs and everything like that. I see that the older heads are beefing with the newer artists, calling them trash and everything like that. How do you feel about that?
Change is inevitable. Everything gonna change. Everything gonna change. I wouldn't say trash. It's just that's the new wave. But I like I said, I feel it's other new artists that's really like rapping that deserve them platforms that them guys is on. Like I said, like the G Herbos, the Black Youngsters, the the Lil Bibbies. I love them, dude. I listen to their music. That's what I rock with.
So who are you really feeling right now that's new?
I just named them. I'm listening to G Herbo, Lil Bibby. I like that's new. I like Sosa, Chief Keef. I like Black Youngster. I like Lil Fredo. You know what I mean? I like YG. You know what I mean? Kendrick. Schoolboy Q. Yeah.
Okay, so being for that, you are a living legend for sure. And we have the newer version of the artists. If you could mentor one of the newer artists, who would you want to mentor and why?
Who would I want to mentor and why? Wow. To be totally honestly, I would love to mentor Meek Mills. Just because Meek, he from my city, from Philly, you know what I mean? We both came in the game around the same age. You know what I mean? Our story was like similar. Like Ross was on top, like when Jay was on top when he came and got me. And I would love to mentor Meek, and just so he won't make some of the mistakes that I made in my career. Because I think Meek is in a position right now where he can really be what he say he is, a boss, like boss up. Like instead of his entourage, the chasers just being an entourage, no, the chasers should be your artists. Find these young, and they don't necessarily gotta come from Philly, wherever they at. Go find your artists, man, and boss up. And you got a trump card with Nicki. Like I think that relationship is genuine. She really, you know what I mean? She rocking with me. I think Meek is in that space where he can pull that new young boy up, and yeah.
So back to your double CD. So can we expect some music for the ladies, some like R&B flow with some R&B singers featuring you? Because I know the ladies love Beanie Sigel. So
I got a record called You Know, featuring an artist that I'm working with. I'm trying to lock him in. His name Cody Kamar. You can look him up, white boy, and another artist, R&B, his name is Sean Anthony, The Collection. And we got a record called You Know that is going to be different from Beanie Sigel, talking to the ladies.
I mean, we love when Beanie Sigel speaks to the ladies. You know, is there anything else that you would like your fans to know? So basically, are we expecting the album to come out this year or next year?
In my perfect world, I would love to drop my album on Halloween, but I'm looking for, yeah, that's just for the people, just to scare the people. I would love to drop it on Halloween, but I'm looking more at Black Friday. If I don't get that November date, Black Friday, it's gonna be probably December.
So how do you feel this whole thing with the Bobby's murder, with the sentencing and everything like that? Him being so young, like I just feel like he's got misguided. Like how do you feel about the situation with Bobby's murder?
I mean, it is what it is. Like that's why, if I could have been around, like I said, like I would love to mentor Meek, people like that, like the Bobby Smurders, you know, there's a couple artists out there that I see them do certain things and put themselves in certain positions. Like I'm a perfect example when keeping it real goes wrong. Sometimes people keep it too real.
Right. I mean, in the music industry, you know, you gotta know how to turn it off and turn it on. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. So I mean, if they don't know already, which they should know, how can they find you on social media?
Just look at me up on Instagram, Beanie Sigel SP. I'm on Instagram more than anything. I'm just getting. Yeah, I tweet a few times, but Instagram is a little faster for me. It's better.
Are you on Snapchat? What's your Snapchat?
I don't know how to work it.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on it though. But we don't need Snapchat now, cause we got InstaChat. Don't we got InstaChat now? Right?
You gotta be everywhere. We finna make you a Snapchat right now. You finna go on Snapchat, you know? The younger kids are on Snapchat. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, the younger kids, if they don't know who Beanie Sigel is, they gotta know.
I find the right little young boy that I can keep on my hip, and he can do all them devices. He can handle that. I'm looking for an intern to run my Snapchat.
Oh, intern!
All that.
I'm gonna be your intern. Let Magassia be your intern.
Okay.
Listen, I'm the social media queen. I don't play.
All right, we gotta talk then.
We gotta politic.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure having this interview with you. You have no idea. You are a living legend, and Miami welcomes you here. You heard it here on the Magassia Show.